Hey everyone, I'm back again with another video, and this is going to be the tutorial on this look right here. As you can see, this look is amazing. Everybody's doing loud, bright colors. Springtime, it's like right around the corner, so I did this look for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. So if you have time, patience, and this wonderful Urban Decay Electric palette, we can go ahead and get started. So to begin this look, I'm going to spray my face with my Skindivia setting spray to refresh my skin. Then I'm going to spoolie my eyebrows, so when I'm priming my eyelid for my eyeshadow, the hairs don't get in the way. I'm using my matte pink pot in the color Painterly and a flat round tip brush to go ahead and carve out my eyebrows. Yes, I'm carving them out before I draw them in, because I've seen this done on Instagram, y'all, and I tried it and I love this technique. So that's what it is. So I'm carving out the bottom part of my eyebrows, and I'm just going to spread it all over my lid evenly, just so I can get a nice smooth foundation for my eyeshadow. And then I'm making sure that it's like spread out pretty thin, because in the paint pots, if you put it on thick, the eyeshadow starts to clump up a little bit. Now, because Painterly is so white against my skin, I don't want it to show after I'm done with the eyeshadow, so I kind of buff it out with a brown pressed powder. It doesn't matter. I just grab whatever is brown and I put it on, and I just go around the edges and buff that out real nicely while also setting the primer. And now I'm taking my Electric palette from Urban Decay. I'm going to use the pink shade in that palette. I'm just going to start blasting that out on my upper lid. Now I'm dipping back into my palette and getting this pretty orange color, and I'm going to buff that on top of the pink, making sure it's nice and blended out, going closer to my lid but not on top of my lid. So now I'm dipping back into my palette and I'm getting the lighter shade of purple, and I'm going to put that into my crease. I'm going to keep blending this out and adding more product to my eyelid or my crease, so you can't tell when the purple starts and the pink and orange stop. I'm just going to keep working it in. And then now adding the darker shade of purple, I'm going to put that onto my crease on top of the lighter shade. And I do all these layering because the transition is just so much easier than just doing just straight solid colors one after another and try to blend those into one another. It's good to have colors that help you transition into your transition, if that makes any sense. So now we're going to start our cut crease, and I'm going to use a white gel liner from NYX. This is my favorite when I'm using very, very bright colors, because as we know, bright colors, sometimes they don't stick very well. So this product right here really does help it stick, and it gives me the pigmentation that I want. So as I'm putting it on, little by little, I'm dispersing it evenly, and then I'm going to take my finger and start to blend it out near the end, as you will see in a few seconds. Okay, now for the fun part, and you will need 3 flat brushes for this part. With the first flat brush, I'm going to apply the brightest shade of eyeshadow near the inner corner of my eye, which is like a lime green color from this palette. I'm sorry I don't have the names, but like the colors are pretty distinct. They're hard to get confused. So anyway, I'm going to start packing that on my inner corner, and then I'm going to start blasting it out near the center of my lid. And then I'm just going to keep adding it in, taking it on the top of the cut crease, because I want it to have a nice gradient effect. And now with the second to brightest color, I'm going to start packing it into the middle part of my eyelid. Of course, I'm using another clean flat brush for this part. You don't want any transferring at this point, because you're going to lose the effect of your eyeshadow. So with the second flat brush, I'm packing that in, and I'm slowly, as I'm packing it on, I'm going to slowly start to sweep it into the lime green. So as you can see, they're starting to transition to one another. And now for the outer corner of this eyelid, I'm going to take this deeper turquoise color and using another clean flat brush, I'm going to start packing that on and sweeping it in to the second brightest color and into the purple. So all of it looks like it has a smooth transition to one another. So basically I'm just packing it on and sweeping it into one another and trying my best not to lose my placement. So this part is optional. The look looks amazing with or without eyeliner. I just choose to use eyeliner. And of course, if you've watched any of my other past videos, I have my trusty Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's jet black. The felt tip makes everything super precise, but it's unforgiving. So if you don't have a steady hand, this might not be the liner for you. And now I'm taking a very dark black powder out of my Kylie Jenner bronze palette. You can get it any black powder basically. And I'm setting my liner because it's super duper wet. And also it creates a little more drama into that look. As you can see, it just looks slightly more darker. It's just small details. So now I'm going to take a banana shade. It doesn't matter. Just any light shade that I can appreciate. I put it on my brow bone, and this is my liquid eyeliner from NYX. As you can see, I love me some NYX. I'm just going to sweep that onto my actual crease, and it's just like a nice little detail. Now it's lash time. I'm going to put my 3D mink lashes on, place it on very carefully with my tweezers. And yes, I did put on my mascara before I applied these lashes off camera. Now for my eyebrows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Down Pomade in the color Ebony. I'm using upward sweeping motions so it can go with the grain of my hairs. I'm more worried about it blending into my hairs than actual placement of my eyebrows, because guess what? We're going to clean them up later, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So as you can see, I already did my foundation off camera, and I'm just going to finish off my eye look with this nice soft pink tone from my Huda Beauty palette. I'll have it all listed down below, but I'm going to put that in there, and then also I'm going to go back and take the purple that I used earlier, the second to darkest, the lightest purple in the palette. I'm going to take that on the outer corner of my bottom lid, adding a little white liner. It's all up to your preference. You don't have to do these steps, but I like it to add a little more drama into this look. And wham, there she is. Give it to them, honey. The new and improved Robin Medina, aka NUA Black Swan, honey. I really do love this look. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit your notifications bell down on the corner of your screen. And until next time, be kind to everyone, and more importantly, be kind to yourself.